neighborhood. You're listening to 10 Drink Minimum, voted Albuquerque's #1 podcast with Chris, Billy, and Smiley.
All right, we're live.
How about that first hour, man?
You know, it means a longer show.
No, we don't have to do a longer show. I don't think we do. Do you think we need to?
No, I think no.
I was trying to pretend like everyone missed the first hour.
Oh, fuck with them.
I had a text that's like, I can't find your website because we're having tech difficulties, you guys.
Is he Jew?
He is too, yes.
Okay, turn him up.
All I know is, God, we're looking at the dawn of the new year. We're looking at a lot of new kind of like shit going on. I think Cards has been doing well.
Yeah.
It's picked up steam, I guess, and we have like a CD release of mine.
We're on Steam now?
We're on Steam, and we got Twitch.
No, I'm kidding. We're not on Steam.
I wish, right?
You said we're picked up Steam.
Picked up steam
Yeah.
as far as what do we do on Wednesdays, and we have Bellamus coming next week.
I don't even know what that is.
Bellamus is
Oh, come on, Belmas.
I love it, Bellamus. Everyone knows about Bellamus. The story of Bellamus and his curse from the snake, and when he tried to cast him out to the Sandias.
Yeah.
And
So I
it's,
can Google this holiday.
no, you can't. It's
Interesting. That's weird.
If you give Billy like a couple hours, you might be able to Wikipedia.
Okay. Okay. Can we turn the monitor away from us, though?
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, all I'm saying, it's been a great year. Been okay with like chilling, having drinks, but this is actually you had Christmas, and now you have the aftermath, which is my birthday.
Which is Belmas. Okay.
And
you tell people this, and like they start believing. They're like, "Really? This is a thing?"
It is a thing.
It is a thing. Okay.
it is a thing. And the thing is, like 5 years from now, we're gonna be like, "Oh, you weren't there for the Belmas scavenger hunt? The fuck? You don't celebrate Belmas?"
The Belmas scavenger hunt.
No, it's gonna be like a treasure hunt where like Marty and I will make like write clues, going around downtown and like write riddles, and everyone like it'll be like Thursday nights and people will like start chugging beers, like have tasks. It'd be like the Amazing Race, and or like a scavenger hunt where you have to take a picture like of somebody singing to you before you get the prize. The prize is actually always gonna be like your team, always going to be teams of 4. Your team will get treated out to Applebee's or Chili's.
Really?
Yep.
Half-priced apps.
Half-price
Belmas.
apps. Happy because it's a Bellamus tradition. You have to indulge in like corporate, I guess chain restaurants.
Chain restaurant appetizers.
Maybe like Olive Garden. We'll go to Olive Garden. That will be the Bellamus prize.
Olive Garden.
That's
all
just-
you can eat
that's just-
breadsticks, guys.
That's just mean. Stick with the Applebee's or Fridays.
Yeah, a TGI Fridays. That would be the ideal place to have. Like I don't know, like it's TGI Fridays, like Ruby Tuesdays. Even though we don't have them here, but it's always a big thing.
Ruby Tuesdays? I've eaten there, I think, one time. I mean, that's in like the South, isn't it? Like that's a big.
They have one in Denver, but they showed commercials of it in Farmington, which I thought was weird.
For Fridays?
For Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh, for Ruby Tuesdays. Okay.
And I was like, oh man, this place looks so fucking rad, but it's in fucking Denver. That's the closest Ruby Tuesdays we have.
Really? I didn't know. What is a Ruby Tuesdays? Let me look.
It's a TGI Fridays, but called Ruby Tuesdays, or it's like a Chili's, but called Ruby Tuesdays.
I'm looking them up right now.
It's an Applebee's, but called Ruby Tuesdays.
Ruby Tuesdays. Let's see here.
What are they known for?
They're known for their apple fritter, ciabatta bread.
Really?
I don't know.
I was like, that sounds amazing.
I
know what they're known for. 15 meals under $10.
What?
So they're like the new Denny's?
Kids eat free.
Are
let's
they
look
good?
At this menu here. I don't know. They have a bar.
Well, yeah, I imagine. The thing is, I always talk about this, and I get a lot of shit for it. There are 2 things I want to do. Actually, I'll make it a resolution for this year, is actually going to, like, a Ruby Tuesdays or a TGI Fridays or a hotel restaurants, bar and grill.
You've never been to
How
any
you've
of these.
never been to a hotel?
And I've been to a hotel, but I've never been to like a
They're-
bar in the hotel.
They're just like any other chain restaurant. They have pastas and ribs and half-pound burger baskets and sandwiches.
All I'm saying is, like, who gets drunk at a hotel bar?
Lonely
Me?
women.
Me
Exactly.
and anyone on Christmas Day, because that's the only place you can buy
Well,
booze.
that's true. That's true.
But I'm saying, like, we have our legitimate choices for going to get drunk and have a good time. And we have our live band spots. We have our, like, fucking eat spots with great beer. We have just our tap rooms. We have our breweries. But I want to go get drunk at a hotel bar.
I worked at the Hyatt Regency's their bar downtown, and
Yeah.
I got plenty of people drunk that did not that weren't on
I just
vacation.
I think it's a great experience to have. It's like one of those badges you need on your, like, partier, like, like vest, like a Boy Scout vest. You have like a.
And honestly, where else are you going to get drunk when you're on vacation? You're just like on a random place. You're like, I'm just staying here for one night.
Oh, you think that?
I don't know where to drink. Well, there's a bar right here.
I never think of that. Of course, I've been out of town at hotels. You never think about drinking at the hotel bar.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I've drank at many of them.
I've never.
That's weird.
That's why we're like, this is a weird resolution. Yes, you should do that.
So
if
say
you haven't done it before.
saying you were like a dog or whatever you call the guy who's just trying to get laid. Is a hotel bar a viable choice to go to? Seeing
Yeah.
like these women are here for only the weekend for the conference.
Oh, there's totally dudes that just will go do that.
I've seen it many times. Like I've bartended at hotel bars. Be like, oh, where are they going?
No.
Only charging it to one room. I see. All right, later.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Oh, it looks like she has a nice little indention on her left hand ring finger, but it's not there now.
Oh
That's
gosh,
so weird.
Tan lines. You can't see that. Let me turn these lights down.
because she's from Omaha and only in town for the weekend. And
It's like
they're-
I'm from Omaha. I'm in here for that big account, for the Foster account.
we're here in Albuquerque for that extension or whatever.
Yeah.
Hotel bars are hookup centrals.
All right, we have a phone number, 505-750-1353.
We can only hope that works.
It
And I want to
works.
get a shout out to Danny Fleming for giving us this great tool we have.
That we're not able to use yet.
Right.
It'll be usable. We had a lot of trouble getting the show set up. We apologize.
It was my fault. I thought we didn't even need it, but I pulled one of the plugs last week for
Yeah.
our Cards Against Humanity show, and I
Yeah.
thought we might need this, and then it just turned up fucking the entire
No,
system.
fucked everything up.
And,
But I don't think I mean, it's just, I don't know. Something's right.
and
Something's
Smiley,
wrong.
can I have a beer, please?
So I think that we should talk about something really big that happened this weekend, or actually really didn't happen.
The North Korean
No.
nuclear standoff?
No. Nobody won the fucking lottery.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Oh, no one won that.
So now we're going to be over $1 billion.
Oh, cool.
This is the record, because I've seen it maybe go to like 600 million a
Yeah.
couple of years ago.
And then some cracker and fucking.
It was like
Dougie
Idaho.
wins it.
It was like in Idaho, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm spending all this money to like bail out my boyfriend," and it was just her and her boyfriend, and she has like a kid from another guy.
Oh, okay.
It was just like the widest trash thing you can ever imagine. Who win like the 600 million
Is
lottery?
it usually a white trash person that wins the lottery?
Those
No,
are the people that play
no.
the
Who it
lottery.
is? Know who it is though? It's people that don't fucking need to win the lottery. It's like you have
Really?
That really sounds like that person needed to win the lottery.
Yeah.
no, you have like older people who play the lottery every week. Maybe they're
yeah.
in their 60s and well off, and they win the fucking lottery. Like I seen like a Texas lottery guy with a big fucking what do you call it, 10-gallon hat.
Yeah, but he needs to win it.
No, he doesn't. He has a ranch, and he's like, I just play lottery rig. It's fine.
I just like to drive into town because
Have
I
you-
get fresh air.
I don't know. Have you seen like land tax prices, man? That's expensive owning land.
No, I haven't
That's
seen it. Yeah. All I'm saying is I've seen people who are old. They have maybe a good 10, 15 years left, and they win the lottery. It's like, no,
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So someone who's like, I did see it one time. This guy was 22 years old because I was watching people who won the lottery, like, and they followed him around for a number of years, and he was pretty much the smartest one I had seen of all of them. He was 22. He immediately moved to another state. Like he moved out. Like he lived in California and he won, and he moved to Colorado. And he wouldn't, like, whenever he met people, he would never tell them he won the lottery.
Well, that's the main reason you move.
There is a person in Los Lunas who won a $7 million payouts. They don't know, and I only know this because one of my coworkers is married to his like cousin or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he won the lottery. He has like $7 million.
Oh, wow.
But they don't know he won the lottery.
Well,
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, this guy moved to Colorado and then was going to college. Decided to go to college, even though he won the lottery.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, college is expensive, man. That's the first thing I do. I'd be
going
all,
to college,
bam,
while
I'll
being
get
on the
my
lottery, that'd be
PhD.
so much easier.
Oh, it's so tight. Just like actually, I would.
If I won the lottery, I would just like go get my PhD real quick.
And the funny thing is, like, okay, so say like you go to college with the means to like live well off.
Okay.
Basically, you're looking for a degree.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Now, hear me out. To hire a guy just to take all your classes for you and like sign in like as your
Yeah, no, I'd rather have my own degree.
But no, I'm saying you would have a degree, but you would pay him to do all the classes for you.
Do people do that? Probably. Has it happened? Yes, probably. I know it has happened that there's people take classes for other people.
I
Yes.
might hire a manservant
I have a friend that he's married.
or a maid or something.
And
Just something to do all the household stuff.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, like, they don't. If you go in with just a social security number, they don't know what you look like.
That's true.
And just say like, okay, so I want a degree from bold like CSU or whatever.
Well, and here's
See,
the other
that's
thing
not
too.
entirely true because if you look up my social security number, you know exactly what I look like.
Okay, but they don't do that.
They don't do. Okay,
College is not going to do that.
Really?
No. When I went to college, they didn't look up.
It's been a long time since you've been to college.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. If I go sign up, and I go sign up, and then the first day of class, you show up, and they say, when we say your name, raise your hand. And they say, Chris Burnett, and you go, here, and then you show up and take all the tests, does the teacher go and look up the records to make sure I look like...
The university does, because if they issue someone something to you that's not you, then they get fraud.
Okay, but what
they
I'm saying
get defrauded by the government.
What I'm saying is, you go to all my English 104 class, you take all the tests, you take everything, class ends, they don't know I wasn't the one that went. How do they know?
Yeah,
all I
but
know is like with my social security card, at the end when you graduate, I have a degree from this place, but it was you taking all my classes.
Yeah,
and
how
the
do
tests
they
for
even
me.
know? They don't like when I went. Well, you may be right. It may be different now.
It's been a
They may
long
make
time.
you pull out your student ID and show it to the teacher. I don't know.
You have to have your student ID. You have to sign in. It's magnetic.
Oh, really?
Seriously, you
Okay.
go to community college. They can be
Okay,
be completely defunded for giving credit to someone that didn't take the course.
crazy.
I will say one thing though.
Why is it so much harder to
okay,
cheat now?
so say there was a smart guy in Albuquerque who looked like me. I can totally get away with that.
That might work if you had a body double. That might work because they'd be like, "Oh, it looks
That's
like
him,
him."
yeah.
I mean,
It's
they
like,
don't
oh yeah,
fingerprint you.
I have my bachelor's in like whatever engineering.
But then you go to get a fucking job, and they're like, "Hey, so don't you know this?" You're like, "No,
All right.
no." I
Yeah,
have
what
no
are
idea.
you doing with that degree then? You're
You
like,
would kind of want to make sure you knew.
Isn't that kind of the argument for actually now
Well,
like
I-
online
I don't-
colleges?
Well, that's
though.
what I was about to say. I was about to tell a story.
Okay.
So my friend, I'm not going to say their name. He's married. And I was talking to him and his wife. And he's got his degree. Well, she's trying to get hers. And he's like, yeah, I was helping her take some online classes. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I took an online class for her. And I go, what do you mean by that? He goes, well, they can't see you. You just watch them. And then you take the tests and all that. And then I was like, so you took, he goes, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was history of the 60s. I was like, so every week you sat down and watched the class and then took the tests, turned in the homework. He goes, yeah.
yeah. But online classes
Yeah.
nowhere near as accredited.
Are they not?
I'm saying if you have like an online
You say my University of Phoenix degree is no good? Fuck you.
You're saying that my Carrington College like degree for
Online anytime? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Get your degree, set yourself free.
National American University.
Everyone knows that song, man.
It's a good jingle.
But it's regional though. They don't know how we know that song. Like say you're in Chicago, there's a different online university,
And you need to get yourself to college, son.
It's like yo. The thing is, I got my shit together, and these are how the commercials go. You have some kind of like urban guy who's like, I was living like paycheck to paycheck. I didn't know I have like 3 kids,
and now I can shine shoes.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking into those colleges, what you really need to look into is how successful their job placement is.
There you go.
Because that's what you're paying for. You're paying for a degree
To get a job.
that most people are gonna look at and be like, nah, that's not real. You're looking to how effectively that college can place you in a job.
Well, okay. The University of Phoenix.
Okay, I would say, for one thing, those colleges are great for if you are already established in a job, but don't have the means to like escalate with your position. Take one of those things, and they understand. It's like, listen, you need a college degree to get at this level of management. Then you take those bullshit college courses.
That's what they'll tell you, but you can just go to community college, no problem.
What is the value of a degree of the University of Pakistan? What? Wow, somebody asked, should I take the University of Phoenix off my resume?
Yeah, see, what you're really looking for.
I got an MBA from University of Phoenix.
Those pay for like universities. What you really need to look for is what their statistics of job placement is. Because if they can like pretty much guarantee to get you a job when you're done with your bullshit degree, that might be worth it. But if they don't have a good job placement stuff, then that's a useless degree.
Huh.
You're right. It says that people are saying that the value of your alma mater does affect. So, like, University of Phoenix, eh?
Like, what's that one? ITT Tech? Okay, not the biggest. I mean, it's still one of those pay-for-play things, but they have like almost 100% job placement
ITT
afterwards.
Tech is different because it's, it's a 2-year, which is
two-year
really,
degree.
in all fairness, working in the tech industry, 2-year is the longest you should ever go to college for tech.
And they have almost 100% job placement.
Yeah,
so
because
like paying them to go to their college and like all that huge, they're going to give you a job.
It's the one field where you don't need. Okay, if I want to go to school to learn networking, I don't need to take a history class. I have there's no.
That's true. You don't have to take
use
the
for
English,
that.
the English.
There's
and
no
the
use for an
math.
English for that. There's really not much use for a math for that. So going to like ITT Tech for 2 years where you're just doing what you do for your field is a great thing. Like that's like perfect for that. That's why it is 100%.
That's why they have like a pretty much like,
Yeah.
oh, you graduated? Here's
Yeah.
a job or two.
Yeah.
Pick one.
In all fairness, I really feel like our society, United States, should push more people towards like 2-year schools like that.
So
trade
it's more
schools.
like a trade school.
They are trade schools. And they should push more people towards like ITT Tech or DeVry or
Yeah, see, those two are fine.
those two are fine because basically what you're doing is you're walking into an environment where this is their forte. They have the state of the art equipment and they keep current, and you're not going to fucking University of Colorado and you're like, I'm gonna go do the computers here.
I'm gonna do the CS program and
CS
like
program.
and just like
And they might have like something that's 4 years old that you're working on.
I'm
And-
working like C++ on like these.
Well, but then you're also doing your English homework.
Oh, yeah,
You're also
yeah. And your
doing your
math.
fucking philosophy class you had to take as an elective.
yeah, right.
Well, see,
And your language course.
Yeah, and what you really need to do is you just really need to be in there hands-on working on actual shit that's going to be useful to you in the fucking workplace.
Mm-hmm.
So, because like getting your
which online degrees
Yeah.
really are not good at.
well, see, that's the thing too. Is like taking, like one thing that people don't understand is like in the tech field, there's so many different like branches of it, and it's up there with like getting into like a medical school or getting into like law school,
Yeah,
just to
it's a
pass those
specialized-
tests.
Yeah, it's really
And,
specialized.
Like the thing with that is too is you don't have to have a degree. You can go pass tests, and people are like, "Oh shit."
So, when you say that, I can take the bar now and pass and be a lawyer without
you can.
without being going to law school.
That's true. I don't know if anybody would hire you, but yeah. In some states, I think there is some states that it's legal. But what I'm saying for tech, like okay, if I go get all of my Microsoft certifications, some motherfucker's going to be like, "Holy shit, come on in." Because number one, it is very expensive to pay for those tests. Number two, they are very difficult. They're not easy to do. The other one is the God, what is it called? It's basically like Cisco Systems Certified
Oh crap! Yeah,
certification. I had a coworker that he took the class locally at CNM, and out of his whole class, only 2 people passed
Holy
the
shit!
entire test. And as soon as they passed, like people were offering them like $80,000. Like, here you go, because you passed this test.
Wow.
Your system certified. And that's like all, that sounds nerd shit, and it is.
but I mean it's just it's
When
just
you go to your
certifications.
work and you're working and you
I think
wonder.
I want to say like in the next like few years, I don't even know if this is the culture now, but like degrees are just kind of just badges of okay, so we're okay, we're smart enough to do
Right.
general
Well, no,
shit.
They are like badges. When I was working at a liquor store, all I had to do is get my first level of sommelier, and instantly I got a raise. And if I get my second level of sommelier, instantly I get another raise. And all that is passing tests. I know more about wine than the other guy, and I have proof.
And that's another, like certifications. Certifications sometimes are worth, it depends on what field you're in, are worth, not as much as a degree, but they're up. I mean, some of them are. IT certifications. Yeah. I wonder what a Microsoft, what does it cost?
I was going to get my certified spirit specialist degree, or certification, which would have cost me personally like about $500 for the test and probably at least $400 for air travel. And if I got it, bam, that's like I'd be making twice the money, and anyone would
Wow,
hire me.
They just went up. Microsoft's just went up, their certifications. They're $150 per test
Oh shit!
just to take those tests.
I'm gonna
And
go.
if you fail them, I mean, the books, too. I've seen the books per test. Like, a book is like that. Like, the study. It's like, shit.
Yeah, no, it's hard shit.
Yeah.
To get those certifications in different fields.
How many are there? There's a ton of them, man. Let's see. I'm trying to see how many there are.
And it doesn't even require not a degree at all.
No, you just got to pay $150 per test.
But you have to pay for the test.
Yeah.
And if you don't pass the test, well, you just wasted a bunch of money.
Yeah. You imagine paying $150 and you go fail something?
No.
You're like, fuck.
My
I understand that's how like fucking the NCLEX is for like nursing students. Like
Yeah.
there's a high rate of like failure within the nursing community, and they pay for the test and like
yeah.
Yeah.
Healthcare in general. I mean, for my EMT test, if I want to go national, I have to pay for that test, and if I fail it, well, shit, I just dumped a bunch of money down the drain.
Yeah. Like, it just depends. Shows willingness to learn shit. But I mean, what if you, okay, so right now the lottery, we're looking at, it's going to be over $1 billion.
what's the tax rate? I would say it's over half. I would say you probably get about 400 million.
No, that was what you were going to get off of this last one if you'd have won.
Yeah.
It was like 400 million. It's probably going to be, well, they said by Wednesday, oh, I can't talk, it's going to be much higher.
Oh yeah,
So
totally.
it's going to be, they said the payout, somebody said the payout was going to be close to $1 billion. Like, if you took the lump sum, it would be close to $1 billion.
You always take the lump sum.
No, they always say the opposite. They always say never take the lump sum. 95% of all lottery winners that take the lump sum go bankrupt.
You get
because-
taxed more with the lump sum.
You get taxed. No, the thing is, you get taxed.
No,
more
no,
for
I'm
lump
sorry.
sum.
You get taxed
But
more the other way.
if you were
but-
smart about it, you would. There's a thing called compounding interest.
Yeah.
And just don't.
Most of them aren't, though.
yeah.
They're like, I bought this Lamborghini and I had it painted gold because they don't have a gold one, and I'm the only one with a gold Lamborghini. You're like, God damn it.
And only reason I say this, I would, at any different circumstance, I would totally have done the payout, whatever the over whatever payout. But I watched a show called what was that show on Netflix called where she was imprisoned, Kimmy Schmidt or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they always in their world you always take the lump sum
Yeah.
because you can invest it and like actually just do like a high interest.
Like a responsible person, you can invest it in the stock market or in businesses or land.
Yeah, exactly. So if you take the lump sum, you have a better payout in the long haul than if you were just to take pay like.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
true. The annuity,
Well,
annuity's
how's-
longer, more money.
How's that joke go? What's it? It's like a rich person talking to a poor person, and the poor person's like, "What are you doing with your money?" I'm like, "I put it in a bank account." And the rich person's like, "What's that?" And then the other rich person's friend's like, "Oh, that's where uninvested, poorly invested
Yeah.
money goes. That's where poorly invested money goes."
Lottery winnings are taxed like income. IRS taxes the top income bracket 39.6%.
So if you got $1 billion, does that mean I pay less taxes?
So 1.3, 39%. You're looking at. I need a calculator here, but that's still it's close to $1 billion.
Yeah.
39.
So
okay.
if you won the 900 million,
Your
Oh, it
odds of
also
winning the
depends-
Powerball jackpot? About 1 in
Sorry.
292 million.
you won the Powerball jackpot.
All I'm saying,
Well,
either
just
way,
pretend
you're
that
still
was
fucking
Chris.
rich.
So you're gonna get let's say you're gonna get close to $1 billion. Billy, what do you do right away? Not in the long run, not the dream. Boom, right away.
You wouldn't. I actually. Okay. Right away, I would go. 'Cause I don't. We were talking about this before the show. I don't
Yeah.
have a passport, so I would go to like some fucking.
You go to
like,
the main post office to get your passport.
I would go at first. I would apply for my passport.
Yeah.
And two, like I would take you, Smiley, and Chris, and I'd call you guys. Hey, quit your jobs because you
Quit.
never have to work ever again.
My job?
Smiley goes, yeah, all right, hold on. Hey, I quit.
Do you want me to
And-
just die or something? I don't really do much else in this.
And we would go to like some like I would say tropical.
Hold on.
Hey, Jesse, I quit. I'm out of here. I don't work here anymore.
That would be an awkward thing. Is if Chris won the lottery, he would do the same thing.
Yeah, of
So
course.
like I would like he would text me. It's like I just won the lottery. Quit your job. It's like how
Yeah.
awkward would that be?
Yeah.
But I was saying, but
I'm gonna do that just as a joke now.
all I'm saying is all of us are going to like a American territory, whether it be a Caribbean island, and we're gonna.
What Smiley knows? What American territory is a tropical island besides Puerto Rico?
Well, there's Panama, there's Puerto
Panama.
Rico, there's U.S. Guam, and
Okay, we're all going to Guam. That sounds terrible.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
well,
Hawaii
there's
sounds nice.
there's always
Hawaii
Hawaii.
people can
That's,
fall- well,
that's an
all right.
actual state.
Yeah,
I
we go to
wouldn't-
Hawaii.
They don't like foreigners
We're
out
all
there,
going.
though.
We're going to Hawaii.
Okay.
And
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, and we're renting out like a floor of a hotel, and
We're going to get an Airbnb.
Airbnb. Yeah, and so like we'll call like Tiff and Josh out from like and then,
They're quitting.
They're quitting their jobs. Marty's gonna quit his job, and
Marty has a. Oh, I guess he does
He
have a
does
job.
have a
he does
job.
have a
Yeah.
job, and all of us are just going to fucking Hawaii for 2 weeks. But we're gonna hide out. We're gonna be super low key about
Yeah.
this. And the thing is, when we get back, that's when the logistics of like, oh God, I have $1 billion, close to $1 billion. What do I fucking do with it?
Well, by
And-
that time, we've already hired bodyguards.
oh yeah,
Thugs.
and
Jackbooted thugs.
would I stay in Albuquerque? Probably,
Yeah.
or in New Mexico at least. I would probably maybe buy like a mansion in like Taos or something, and like hang out there and buy a bunch of guns. I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah. Would you have a helicopter to fly back and forth?
Exactly.
Because I don't really want to drive. That takes
No,
so long.
no. The thing is, actually, fuck that. I would not live in New Mexico anymore. I would live in like New York. I would buy a nice apartment in New York. And the thing is, everyone would know that I won the lottery here, and so I go to a place where people didn't know I won the lottery. And
Yeah.
and you go out and you like
You would
eat-
have to.
you're going out to eat in nice spots, and it's like, ooh, who's this guy?
I don't know. I'm a really good liar. Just tell him, that was someone else.
I'm old money. I'm old money.
I'd still be wearing like my freaking like band T-shirts and stuff. I'm like, that's someone else.
Well, that's the one thing like they talk about.
There's like 32 James Smileys in the United States alone. I'm sorry, that's another.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if say it were to get out that like William Lee J won the lottery, I'm still always gonna go by Billy Belmont.
Yeah.
They don't know who I am.
That's true. That's true. Well, see, they say I was watching this thing on like what they say to do, and the first thing they said you do is change your phone number immediately. Give your close personal family like the new number, but nobody else. Not your aunts, not your uncles, not your cousins, not your fucking whoever. Then you immediately go on a 2-week vacation.
I would give the number to two people: one, my mom, and two, my sister, and maybe you. But the thing is, as far as family goes, my sister and my mom.
Right,
It's the only
right.
person I
Well,
give.
why
them
would you
number to.
change your phone number?
So, because fucking your phone would just be overloaded with people calling you, wanting you, hey, I have a business idea.
Oh, like,
I have this.
hey, my son is
He's got
sick.
cancer.
Yeah.
He's got blah.
That's why you just have those things blocked.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you my whole thing. Well, they say to do that. Okay, they say to change your number. Oh, okay. Don't go on a vacation yet. Change your phone number. Then you go to a lawyer. Hopefully one. That one's mine. Hopefully one that you trust, like a family one, and you hire them first.
Oh yeah, I definitely get it. A free. What was it called? I put them on
Retainer.
retainer. Oh
You
yeah.
hire them first, then you tell them that you won the lottery. After you've hired them, after you sign a contract for how much they're on retainer for, then you tell them you won the lottery, and then you tell them that you want all of your money to be in a trust, and you're the only beneficiary. So that way, whenever they go to pay out, like whenever the press or whoever goes to ask who won, they legally, because it's a trust, they don't have to say who the person is.
Yeah, they're like, that's currently on retainer from the law firm of so and so and so and so.
Right. So then you go on a 2-week vacation, so you can kind of let it all die down. Get it, let you die down and don't go on a fucking crazy spree.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm supposed to be filming in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, but then you gotta see. For me, I would if I won the money, then I would hire. I'm trying to think which person I know that I would do this. It'd probably be Stu. And here's what Stu's job would be. Stu would have zero control over my money, but no one would know that but me. And they'd go, "Hey, Chris, I have this really great idea for we're gonna open this business, and
We're just looking for investors.
we're gonna have milkshakes that are gonna have liquor in them." And I would be like, that sounds fucking awesome. Stu, can we do it? Is that in the money? Stu's like, "Nope, not in the money." Like, "Stu, are you sure?" And he's like, "No, not. I'm very sure we can't do that. That is not possible."
I've ran the
We're-
numbers, Chris.
I ran the
and
numbers. Everything's tied up in
It's tied up.
offshore accounts. And I'd be like, "Oh gosh, man, this is a great idea. I love it. I wish we could do this. I wish. I mean, I have to let him be in control of my money. I'm crazy. I'm wackadoo." Stu,
really-
hold on. Let
really-
me ask him one more time. Stu, what if we freed up that? No. Okay. All right. I mean, I've tried everything, Uncle John. Stu says no. That means he knows more about it than I do. He knows all the ins and outs. We've got a lot of investments tied up.
Oh God, that's
That way,
awesome.
I'm not the bad guy ever, ever.
But really, really,
Are
no.
you sure we can't do this, man?
We-
This
we-
is
we-
a great idea, Stu.
We get move and shake, and it's like no.
Can we
It's like-
move some things around? Already moved around? Stretched. Okay. Stu says no. And Stu would get $100,000 a year just to do that. Just to do that.
Just be your no man. Nah.
to be the bad
To
guy?
be the bad guy.
He'd be great at that.
They're like, that fucking guy, man, that Stu guy is just in control of his money. We got to get him away from that guy. They assassinate and kill Stu. Whoops. Didn't see that coming.
Oh my God, yeah.
You would have to have someone like that in your life. Oh, can we just move some? We're already stretched to our limit? Okay. I mean, he knows I don't. He puts me on I barely have as much. Yeah. I tried.
I'm pretty bad with money. as in like I don't consider it a thing.
Yeah.
So I would probably like
Go bankrupt?
I would instantly have to get an accountant and a lawyer.
Yeah.
And
Well, you would have to have
probably-
a business manager, accountant.
And probably put all of my money in the custody of someone else that I trusted with money, like
Well, see,
maybe
that's
my brother.
That's
or
the
my mom.
hardest part. And usually, if you do family members, then that usually ends up bad.
Why? My mom's a hippie, doesn't care about
I
money.
know.
You put all your money in the hands of Chase.
Chase.
Oh no! Oh my God, he's even worse than money than I am. It'd be gone in a second. He's like, check it out. I tried to. Someone sold me the state of Nevada. You can't do that, Chase. You get it's a.
You
This
can't
is-
buy a whole state.
Where's the money, Chase? I bought the state of Nevada.
Yeah, I bought the Hoover Dam, man. I thought it was a good investment. And they said it was good long term.
God damn it.
It's a dam. Lots of water.
Well, no. I'd hide it with my mom and my brother because both of them enjoy hiding money, and they're much better at.
What do you mean hiding money? You have $1 billion. Where are you hiding $1 billion?
Well, my mom has a bank account overseas that she hides money in. My
can't,
my
well-
brother has money. Well, no, after I pay the taxes on it, obviously, that's why I'm going to get a lawyer.
You're still fine. You don't have to hide it.
Oh, yeah, no, but hide it from myself.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
see,
yeah, Smiley would go on
I'd be dead in like a month.
like 3
What
months.
happened to James? I don't know. He just started taking IVs of vodka and
Yeah.
I don't know. He bought a jet and we don't know where he went.
yeah. Well,
Honestly, he's still like cowering a quarter from all the LSD. He
all
took.
that LSD he took. Well, now, I just found this out the other day. Used to, the old days, what was the country you hid your money in? Like the big one.
Sherman Islands? Or,
No. Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands,
Before the Cayman Islands.
Sweden.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Or Switzerland, yeah.
They just made it to where you, it's no longer anonymous, so you can't hide it.
Oh,
there
yeah,
now.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. The UN made a deal.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't have I'll never have the wherewithal to. I gotta hide my money in Switzerland.
Well, no,
Now it's the Cayman Islands. Yeah.
what I meant by hiding money is it's really for myself.
Yeah. Okay.
But $1 billion, Smiley. I'm sorry, you can't go through that many drugs in like.
Well, no,
A
see,
lifetime.
That's the problem. I would try to.
Yeah, you would.
No, you have a fiance. She would be like, "No, Smiley, don't do that."
Okay.
Well, I have to give it to someone that would only give me an allowance.
Okay.
How
like
much
how you
can
know
I?
this.
How much can I spend this
Yeah.
month?
I like how you have the wherewithal to be like, yeah, you got to put me on an allowance.
Yeah, I'll come up and I'm like, oh man, I just got this new thing I want to do, and it's out of state. Can I get like $1,000? No, you can't go out of state by yourself. But with my friends, no, not those friends.
Which people? Nope, they're on the list. Nope.
I don't know. I just think it would be really baller to go in with like a manila envelope full of like hundreds and go into like a strip club in New York. That'd be tight.
What's the strip club? What's the big one in New York? It's what is it called? It's not Players, is it? No.
I don't know.
That's gonna bother me. But
Hell, even go into like fucking TDs or something.
Okay, well, look what I did with my money the last time I had a bunch of money. Me and my brother opened a bar, painted it purple, and called it Harlow's for no reason whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I remember. I like that place.
I know, it was fun.
I played Amy Mann.
I wish I
set.
could have been there. Well, I wish I could have gone.
I didn't even know you owned it.
Why did we paint it purple? Just for the fuck of it. That's the only thing. Like, that's what I would do with my money. It's like, hey, James, where do you live? I'm
Oh, I
like,
guess I don't have it anymore.
the exact same place I live right now, but I burnt them down and remodeled them as, like, really luxury apartments, and I'm still
Yeah.
going to charge the same amount.
Really?
I would love.
I would do stupid-ass shit like that with my money. I'd be like, on the corner of, like, right next to the Ghetto Smiths, I'm going to make these luxury apartments. But I'm only going to, like, charge, like, $600 a month.
Okay.
And the thing is, you probably break even because everyone's looking for a profit.
Well, that's all you want to do is break it. Yeah, right.
Because what we're talking about, like, as far as breaking even goes, like, God, we were sitting there in the car and we're like, okay, so we're gonna have these things. God, what was our business?
Just have my friends live inside, so we're all neighbors.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. See, I would.
Still looks like shit from the outside. See, that's some weird ass stuff I would do with money. I'd be like,
That's like Meta World Peace. You know, the basketball player. He went back to the hood that he's from.
Ron Artest.
Well, Ron Artest. Meta World Peace. His name is Meta World Peace, Billy.
Yeah. No, his name is Ron Artest.
Actually, I think his name is something different now. It's Meta World Peace loves panda. something like that. Yeah, because he moved to China and he was playing over there. But anyway, he moved back. I can't remember what city he was from, but he was from some projects in this like Cleveland or somewhere. So he moved back to the actual projects he's from, and it was like this 10-story building, ghetto as shit. And he had the top two. He bought the top 2 floors of it, and had those renovated to where they were just luxurious. So the top 2 floors are absolutely luxurious, and the rest is just absolute shit ghetto projects.
but still lives in his home.
Still lives in his old neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah, see, no, I do that same thing. I would rip down those apartments that I live in, build them from the ground up, all luxury style, but they still look shit from the outside, and just rent them out to my friends.
His name is Meta World Peace Panda.
I'm like, hey, you want to be my neighbor? It's like marble bathtubs and shit, but I'll still only charge you $600 a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the thing is, like Smiley, like, I don't have rent this month. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I'd be like, that's cool, man. So and so is like 4 months behind. I don't know what he's doing with his money.
So I would. Okay. What are like some? Okay, what kind of house would you have and where?
I would have an apartment. I wouldn't have a house.
Really?
I'm not a big. Smiley is really big on land. I don't care. I don't give a shit about land. I just love having a central spot with all the amenities around me and having just cool people around. That's all I care about. Whether that be like in San Francisco or like Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Like just kind of having just my own place.
Huh.
I don't care about having like acres. I don't care about having like
12
like,
acres in a mule.
Like square footage doesn't matter to me, as long as I can just walk downstairs and get a fucking amazing cheeseburger.
Oh wow. You could open a Whataburger in your house.
Right there, you go. I can go downstairs and it's like,
Where's Billy live? Right above that Whataburger over there.
In his house. Yeah. He has his own personal
That
Whataburger.
mansion with the Whataburger on the corner?
The thing is, I would actually have Marble Brewery open up anywhere I was around, or like even a local brewery I like, and just have a brewery.
I say what you shouldn't do that. What you should do is build a huge fucking bar in your house, and then have a tap system put in, and then just have all different kinds, like Marble or Santan or all the ones you like, and then you just have them always on tap.
That could be a problem because
See,
the
again,
only reason I'm not a raging alcoholic right now is because I can't afford.
You don't have it. Yeah, you can't afford it.
But say I did have $1 billion and beer was available to me 24/7. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, we live where it's pretty close to being available at all times.
It is, but
It's just too expensive. Yeah.
It's too expensive. Like,
Rather just go out. What if you get depressed and you just sit in your house all day? I'm a bartender. Go.
Well, you could.
no, I would buy probably 2 apartments downtown in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
I would just because this is my home.
Well, what you do is you buy 2 next door to each other, have the whole fucking wall knocked out, so you have one big one. You know what I mean? Like, this is my apartment. It's actually 1,000 square feet.
And this is my.
It's not 500.
And then you have the other ones like, and these are my guest rooms.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
of course, I'm getting on in years, so
Really getting on in years.
I would like court a girl, like date her, and she's like, "Oh, what do you do?" It's like, I have these things, whatever.
Investments.
And when she found out, like, okay, Billy, you're the one.
Make her pay for shit a lot of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would drop the bomb on her. It's like, yo, I'm fucking a billionaire.
Dude, she's like, I always had to buy us stuff. I bought you shoes because your shoes were worn out. Yeah, I put those on to hang out with you. I had a homeless guy wear those out for me. Yeah.
And dropped a bomb. It's like, oh, I didn't know you're a billionaire or a millionaire. It's like, well, I choose you.
I choose you. That way she knows. She's not just some gold digger.
Yeah, right. You have to. Actually, I don't
See,
even.
it'd be a lot easier for me. Like, I'm already engaged. I'd be like, oh, hey, guess what?
We don't have to worry about
Magic
things
in
now.
my pockets.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about things anymore.
Actually, do we even? When
I have
you're
magic in my
when you're
pockets.
that rich people rich people don't have to worry about like gold digging because they have enough money to deal with it. That's
What do
why
you
you
mean
see
they don't have to
that's
worry
why
about
you
it?
have to see like Hugh Hefner.
That's what I
like,
totally have to deal with.
No, like Hugh Hefner has a hot wife. There's like whoever's rich, like God, like
He doesn't have a hot wife anymore. He got divorced, and he was going to get remarried, and then the woman said no right at the end.
oh no.
Did you read the new thing about the Playboy?
Aren't they selling the mansion or something?
Yeah, selling the mansion. $200 million.
That's it?
That's well.
No,
actually,
no,
they were-
that's too much.
That's
actually.
too much.
That's too.
They were
fucking-
saying that it was like worth about $60 million, but they're playing up. But there's some catches to this though. They were saying this was on TMZ. I read. So basically, it's $200 million with one big stipulation: Hugh Hefner is allowed to live there till he dies.
Well, he's 80.
Well, I know. I'm not saying that's going to be a long time away,
But
and he's older than 80. I think he's like 84, 85, something like that.
well, that's worth it.
Well, $200 million.
No, it's in what was it Beverly Hills, like the West Hills, and like Hollywood, pretty much. That's way too fucking much money.
They said it's worth about 60.
Yeah,
He's 89.
It's,
Oh, shit.
No, that's like a sweet deal. It's like, well, and our roommate's Hugh Hefner.
So yeah. Oh, right.
That sounds like
Here's
pretty
my
good. It's
roommate,
like-
Hugh Hefner. There's his dick.
By the way,
and like
this
West
is Hugh
Hollywood,
Hefner.
200
I'd
million
be
is
cool
too
with
much.
that.
It's too much,
It's a big estate.
and
How often
You'd
you run
have to have
into
the grotto
it
cleaned.
doesn't have like the I guess maybe with like the notoriety behind the place, you can probably shoot it up from.
That's what they're-
not even 60. I would say like
That's-
40 million.
That's what they're going. They're saying it's because of the notoriety that it's worth $200 million. There's no way they're getting that.
No, of course not.
Unless like his enemies come in and buy it, like Bob Gucciani's like, I'm buying it.
And I will stand over your bed every night.
Yeah.
But it's like it's like
Oh,
a
and you're not allowed to go in his room.
It's like a historic mansion, like built like in the 40s or whatever. And
Well, that's fine. I mean, well, you spend $200 million to have Hugh Hefner as being your roommate.
Pretty
I'm
much,
all right
yeah.
with that.
Okay. Yeah.
See, that's some sort of stupid shit that I would need people to keep me
if
from
I won
doing.
a lottery, I would put the offer in right there, living
Yeah.
in the Playboy Mansion.
I'd be like $140 million.
Bring
much?
it down. We can be roommates. I have
Yeah.
a roommate too. Is it cool? We have this wing
Yeah, because he's 89. I mean, how many years?
He's probably got two or three.
decade?
I'm sorry, like
at best.
he's gonna live to be 100. I'm sorry, he's 11 years left.
89. I say he's got 3 or 4 years left.
Well,
at the most.
As much as he drinks and just indulges in all the, well, just being in the lifestyle of just
wonder
being a
what he's-
partier. He's been a partier his entire life. There's got to be some wear and tear, and yeah, I agree with you. He's got 2 or
Yeah.
3 layers left.
How much money do you think Hugh Hefner is worth?
22 million.
I would say 50 million.
Billy is way closer than you are.
Okay.
$43 million.
Wow. He's worth less than Norm from Cheers.
Really?
Yeah, Norm is like worth like 70 million.
What's that guy's name?
What is his
John
name?
Ratzenberger?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that right?
We're not doing this anymore, right?
What?
But are they okay?
Are they okay?
we always had to.
What's the bottom ringer for Are We Okay?
It's $2 million.
Oh, okay.
He's worth. You're right. He is worth less than John Ratzenberger. So, whenever you watch the show, we did the Are You Okay? And we're talking to someone off mic, and immediately she was saying her daughter went and looked up like people that she knew, like she idolized. I wonder how much they were worth. So I thought that was. I think that's a great segment. Are they okay?
No,
but
I like
are
that
they
too.
okay?
But are they okay? I can't believe that. You're right. John Ratzenberger is worth way more, like double, almost double.
Than Hugh Hefner.
Wow.
Yeah, but Hugh Hefner's been living in a mansion his entire life.
He's been parting his, I would say, every
to
weekend.
even have
Well,
that
for
much
the
money
last 60
left.
years.
Who do you think pays for those parties?
The Playboy
Magazine
Corp.
and channel.
Playboy
and-
International?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because it's that lifestyle, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, just the fact that he still has that much money left. and
I'm
he's
saying
that
like,
old.
Playboy isn't a viable like thing now. Like
Well, they're not
I
even
know,
going to have
they're-
nudity anymore.
There's
They-
a thing
They
called.
stopped putting nudie maggies out, man.
There's still the thing called the internet. I bet when Playboy, he was worth a lot more.
I don't
before the
understand
internet
why. I
came out.
still like boobs.
As far as
Yeah.
inflation, like the inflation ratio goes, he was worth a lot more before the internet came out.
Wow. I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's like, they're not even going to have nudity anymore. So, I mean, why? Who even buys magazines anyway? When's the last magazine that you bought?
The last
They kind of trick you into getting magazines in the mail now.
The last magazine I bought was a karate magazine when I was like 17 years old.
A karate magazine. Hi, karate. Can I have a beer? The thing with magazines is, like, I get Entertainment Weekly because I bought tickets to a show at Isleta, or at the Pavilion.
I know the last magazine you bought.
What?
It was Mad Magazine when I was in surgery. That
Oh,
was the
that's
last,
right.
That was the last
That was
magazine.
the actual magazine I actually physically went to the store and bought.
Magazine?
Yeah. Nudie Magazine Day.
No, I mean I didn't buy it, but the last the last magazine I guess I got a discount subscription for Bartender Monthly.
Oh, okay. Well, I signed up for, I
So-
bought a ticket. I bought a fucking ticket to a concert. I don't even remember what it was. And
What?
next thing I know, I'm getting fucking Entertainment Weekly in the mail. And I got it for like 2 years. I was like, how is this worth it?
Bartender Monthly, I guess, was the last. I didn't go out and buy it, but
Yeah.
I did sign up for a subscription. I
I
got it
used to
for
get
a year.
Rolling Stone. I may sign up for that again.
Rolling
'Cause I
Stone
do
is
like
cool.
this. Well, off and on they are. But Entertainment Weekly, I never read them. Did you ever read those?
Nope.
I just threw them away. And I was like, but people buy that. People actually buy that magazine, and I would get it in the mail because I bought a $20 grass seat at the Pavilion. All of a sudden, I get like a 2-year subscription to this magazine. I'm like, wow, that's terrible.
I've never actually picked up the magazine saying, "Oh, hey, look at this." I've always been on my phone.
The covers were always nice, but
Yeah.
I signed up for a monthly medical journal, but they don't charge me for that.
Oh, okay.
But they send them to me.
Yeah. That's interesting. Oh, I wanted to talk about this for next week. And I'm going to make sure everything works by next week. So, someone posted this on Facebook. I posted this on Facebook.
You shared. You shared.
I
it.
shared this thing on Facebook. And it was basically all of the alcohol. It was like, if you grew up at this certain time period, you remember drinking this.
No, the thing is, it showed
I'm pulling it up.
a picture of Alizé. It showed a picture of Bud Ice. It
I
showed
know
a
those.
picture. It showed a picture
Red
of
Dog beer.
Red Dog.
Also discontinued.
And like Ice House, whatever. And it said, if you if you remember these drinks, you're a juvenile delinquent.
That's what it
whatever.
was. Yeah, that's
was
what it
funny.
was.
It was funny.
Yeah,
but it
because you
didn't show-
basically drank when you were in high school.
Yeah, if you know these beers or these alcoholic beverages, you're a juvenile delinquent in the 90s.
And it was like
Shit, I remember
Ice
Thunderbird.
House, but then there was like, so then everybody was like going to town, and they're like, what about this? And
What about this?
that?
What about like Boone's Farm? What about
Mad Dog
Mad
2020?
Oh yeah, dude. What is that? What's MD stand for?
Mogan David.
Matt.
Mogan
Mogan
Davis.
David.
Yeah. And
You thought it was really Mad Dog.
I thought it was Mad Dog.
No.
no, it's Mogan and
That's
Davis.
just people don't know it.
And Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. But so, someone challenged us. Here we go. I found it.
The Jack Daniels-
Here's actually what's on it. Alizé, Bud Ice, Aftershock, Red Dog, Saint-Ides Special Brew, and a Jack Daniels little Lynchburg lemonade, the Wild Berry, whatever. So, someone came up and they said, man, you guys should really find the stuff that you drank when you were in high school or, underage and drink it on the show. And I was like,
It was like Sutter Home, Boone's Farm for me.
well,
I
for me
can
it was
do.
and for one of them they're like, and especially Mad Dog 2020.
I've never had that actually.
Oh, so
I know where to get it.
next Sunday we're going back to high school.
All right.
The old
It's
school.
gonna be my birthday.
So we're gonna do
You want me to rock my '90s clothes?
Mad Dog
I will.
2020. Probably at least 3 or 4 of the flavors. I call them colors. I like
Yeah,
I like purple.
Their colors.
I like
They
yellow.
have seasonal colors too.
They have banana red. They have the grape.
Oh, the worst one, banana red.
Oh, fucking gross, man.
Where do you buy fucking Mad Dog
Oh,
these
you can
days?
buy it at probably Bird of Paradise, probably.
Bird of Paradise, of course. We have
So,
Thunderbird there too.
They're not going to have Red Dog.
That's discontinued.
They're not going to have Aftershock.
Aftershock. I mean, if you go to like a really old
Well, I mean,
liquor store, they might still have
the
it.
thing
in
with
backstock.
Aftershock is it's basically
Cinnamon schnapps.
cinnamon schnapps, or in this day and age, the thing that tastes the same is Fireball, really.
Can we,
Well,
get
that's
some,
whiskey
Can we get like a couple
cinnamon.
bottles of Boone's Farm for like?
Yeah, I was thinking we get some Strawberry Hill, Boone's Farm.
Oh, okay, nice.
Strawberry
Okay.
Hill, Boone's Farm.
Sutter Home.
I've never had that.
I will send
Franzia.
I will send an email to.
I don't know if we need all the, the wine.
I will send an email to.
Yeah, we can see whatever we can afford.
The manager over at the. My buddy over
Bird of
the Bird
Paradise.
of Paradise. I'll see what old school crap he can get in that's still on the list. Because there's still stuff that people don't buy that you can still actually get.
Okay,
So I'll ask him.
maybe, and we'll try to go Sunday. Are they open on Sundays?
Yes.
Okay, try to buy this stuff because we mainly
I'll
St.
see if I
Ives,
can like pre-order.
and I think
them
Russell
stuff.
Pyle said he would like to come and be on the show to do this. So
Yeah,
we,
shoot me a text for
Yeah.
a specific list of things, and
Going
I'll
back to
see,
high school.
I'll see if they're still able to.
I'm trying to think because
order them.
I say we get
And I should
some,
be able to
some
get 'em.
Strawberry Hill, Boone's Farm.
I should be able to get them if you give me a list.
Yeah,
I
And
should be
then
able to get them this week.
at least 3 or
have them
4.
Order 'em.
Okay, 3 or 4 Mad Dog. Well, I don't even. They can't get Red Dog. That's not around anymore.
No, Red Dog's discontinued,
Completely.
and it's a beer, so it doesn't last
Yeah.
on the shelf.
St. Ides, those special brews, they don't make those anymore.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Last I heard, they still
Yeah.
make St. Ides special brews. Like the
I knew they
fruity
made the beers.
the fruity
so-
ones.
The fruity ones, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe get one of those or 2 of those. The Jack Daniels Lynchburg lemonade and all that, they don't make those.
I have not seen those in years.
Yeah. Bud Ice, they don't make.
They might still make them in 40s.
Yeah. I don't think so. Oh, then somebody did some Cisco. I've had Old English. I don't have to have that for a while. Somebody put up Old English
OE.
OE. So yeah, so next Sunday, going back to school
We're gonna get teenage drunk next Sunday.
and teenage hungover.
And the thing is, like, teenagers now, like, recognize the idea of like Four Loko. This is after our time. of
Four
course.
Loko.
But like I would say, like 16-year-old girls, like in like millennials, pretty much, grew up on fucking Four Loko.
Four Loko, was that the crazy one?
Oh yeah. If you're like a millennial right now, you have definitely had Four Loko and got fucked up off it.
Okay.
I had as a test, I had 6 of them.
Shut the fuck up.
Really? The originals?
Oh yeah,
I believe it.
It was right when the
And you've had a heart attack too.
it was
before.
it was right when those
I would say that's what shortened your life.
it's right when those college students were dying.
Yeah.
But
Your last words are going to be Four Loko.
me and my boss / roommate got a case of them, and we went through them. I was the only one to finish my 6. He made it through 4.5, and
You can step in front of the camera. It's not that big a deal.
he tried to stab a dog on his way home.
Really?
Yeah. And I was so incoherent that like I couldn't make words, but I had so much caffeine in my system that I wouldn't fall down. So I was just like
Isn't the weird like juxtaposition where like a depressant kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm drunk, but then having the stimulant of caffeine.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Is
Makes
that,
you keep drinking.
is that
That's why people were blacking out.
Oh, you just black out and keep drinking.
Did you ever
'Cause
have like a
wouldn't
spark
pass
doing
out.
that back in the day? It's like the modern day equivalent. The only thing you can really still do is go to a bar and say, I want a Red Bull and vodka.
Yes.
That's
the
the
modern
equivalent.
equivalent for me is like actually going out and getting drunk and doing cocaine.
Well, that's some hardcore shit right
Yeah.
there. That's
And-
hardcore shit. But I mean, say you had.
But see, that's illegal.
Say you had
whereas
8
you could just buy this
yeah.
from a liquor store.
Say you had 8 Red Bull and vodkas. You know, you're just fucking up and down. Your fucking heart is like going nuts.
Mm-hmm. Hearts, but then you're kind of like, oh.
I'm wired. I can have some more. I totally can drink more. Because I'm wired. And just glug, 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 pass out, black out. You know, all that shit.
Ah, it's fun times.
That sounds dangerous and very irresponsible. That sounds childish.
Churlish.
So fuck that. I'm glad Four Loko had the government come down on them, say you can't do that anymore.
You can still buy it on the black market. The original.
Well, they're
Some.
that's
It's old.
Is it like
gross now.
old?
Oh, yeah.
Unless you can.
You can still buy Crystal Pepsi, dude.
The FDA came down on it, and you can no longer combine. Bless you. Caffeine and alcohol in the
Right.
same drink,
Right.
in the same bottle.
Unless it's
Fuck government.
There's no
unless you go to a bar and get a fucking cranberry
Red Bull,
vodka.
Red
It's
Bull
not
and
in the
vodka.
same bottle.
Well, Red Bull and vodka.
Red
It's
Bull
not
vodka.
packaged.
Right. It's not packaged that way.
The FDA
You made that choice.
That was only under the packaged regulations.
So, so we've reached the hour. I think she wants to go to Bose and watch comedy. Do you want to go?
Let's go.
Okay. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Cool. We have a short show this week because technical difficulties. I apologize, Smiley, for having you come all the way over here. And
No problem.
yeah. Do you want to go too? I mean, we're gonna go.
No.
It's downtown. Okay.
I got plans.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Thank everybody for watching. Do you guys have any kind of thing coming up? You do. You have a CD release.
I have a C release on the 28th. I actually have a show. I have a brunch show at the Facility 365 on the 24th. And then on February, I have February 21st, I have a thing called Covers and Lovers.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that, actually.
And it's great because you go with your partner and you sing cover songs about love.
Oh, wow.
And my partner is, for this show, Roger Apodaca.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so we are perceived lovers or assumed lovers for this show. Everyone else, like you have Mauro and Mike, of course. Like
Mike's going to sing with her?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you
Well,
have
it's
like
amazing. Look it up,
great couples playing.
Yeah.
but
He
except
sang before?
I don't
What's
know.
that?
Mike's singing before?
I have never seen him sing before.
Well, no, he might be an accompaniment, but
Yeah.
they're doing covers.
like Gina and Chris.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Okay.
like a lot of
When is
great
this?
great. It's like oh god, it's February.
It's
something.
a Saturday. It's the first Saturday in February. I
Okay.
think.
I love this idea.
And so yeah, it's you play cover songs about love, and
Yeah.
the thing is like, I got the big Facebook feed or like cover like overall message.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't have a date or I don't have a girlfriend. And it's like, just play with Roger. And it's like, hell yeah, Roger's my bae now. Apparently. So Roger and I are the only same sex couple playing that night.
Hey, I'm not judging you.
I'm not. Thing is,
There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, and this is a competition, so I mean, you guys have a good chance because you're both men.
Yeah, I think so.
You're going to win. I think you'll win the night.
I don't think it's a competition, but it should
Really?
be a good
You don't
night.
think so? Is this happening in real life? And then it's a competition. Everything is a competition. Who was the best one that night? They were.
Well,
That's
I'm
true.
sorry. I'm always
I
the
gotta pee.
best couple, so
Yeah.
I just win. I don't
Smiley,
consider
got
it a competition.
any good dancing coming up?
We are in between dance season right now,
Yeah.
and also no modeling gigs coming up.
Okay.
We're going to start filming. We've already done pre-production on Preacher.
So you're going to start filming Preacher in a couple weeks?
The beginning of February, I believe.
Nice. Are you in it?
So I've been told.
So you've been told?
Try to get you on that too. You want to
Sweet.
be on Preacher, don't
Dude,
you?
I totally want to be in Preacher. I'll be like a bouncer or something because I'm big. I'm like, bruh, no. You know?
Yeah, I've started pre-production, and I don't
Or
know.
I just want to be one of the, oh God, what are they called? The cult people? I won't, the cult army.
I haven't been able to look. Well, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
haven't been looking. I have no idea what's going on. But that started. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
try to get me in.
Hopefully next month I'll be doing that.
Okay.
And no one's going to see that till next year or
Yeah, for a
later on
while.
this year,
for
so
a while.
whatever.
So I do something every Wednesday night with Billy and Smiley at Distillery 365. It's called Cards Against Humanity, or as we like to call it, 10 Drink Against Humanity. Calm down. Wow. Don't bump the table, Bilal.
It's called 10 Drink Against
I
Humanity.
said it. And then come out every Wednesday night. Who are you waving at?
I mean, Smiley
Oh.
gave me a beer.
No, we're about to go.
Oh.
And so then we do that, and we do this show every Sunday night from 6 to 8 p.m., hopefully, except for this week, which is fine. We had just technical difficulties. But sorry about that, but we still put out a show. Check us out every week on 10drinkminimum.com. You can add us on all the social media. It's all there, except for Peach. We're not on Peach yet, so we're going to work on that. Everybody just looked at me like I'm some fucking weirdo. I'm on Peach. I can't help it. I was there from the beginning.
Like Peaches?
Me and Dandy were there from the beginning.
I don't want to be on Peaches.
Yeah, you'll be there. Don't worry. You're going to be on there. You'll be like, Chris, what does it mean whenever someone waved at me? Like, Smiley? Oh, jeez, man. You don't know? God. So check us out, 10drinkminimum.com. We're going to go drink some more, and you should drink when you watch the show, but always remember, never get too drunk to jerk, 10drinkminimum.com.